Welcome to class. My name is Bry'Anne and today's yoga sequence is a chair yoga class. This is a good one to use when you're in the office or any time that you need to add a little bit of movement into your day. Today I am joined by my husband, Rhett, so he will demonstrate how some of these positions and transitions work in a different shaped body. As always, make your practice your own. You want to support yourself where you are rather than replicate at the expense of form or targeting the area that we are trying to target. So let's begin in a tall seat. Have those feet planted below your knees. Hands can rest in your lap, palms facing up. Soften your gaze or close your eyes completely. Imagine a string lifting you from the crown of your head. Take a deep breath in, allowing that air to glide horizontally towards the back of the throat. And exhale softly through the nose. Taking another deep breath in. And this time as you exhale, slight constriction through the back of the throat, creating a sound that's similar to a wave. So this is our ujjayi breathing. And again, a deep breath in, establishing our cadence, our breath connection. And out. Let's take our left hand, bring it somewhere alongside your chair and hold on either to your seat or to the leg here. Gaze is going to remain forward. Drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. You can take your right hand and either press it against your left shoulder or bring it to the side of your head, pressing the side of the head up in towards those fingertips. This is our upper trap stretch. Breathe deeply in, stay rooted through those feet. As you exhale, look down towards the right side. Bring your hand toward the back of your head, tuck your chin in, gentle pressure through your fingertips. Keeping that left shoulder down, creating space between your ear and the top of your arm. Let your chin glide towards your chest, both hands towards the back of the head. Take a breath in, open your elbows up, press the back of your head in toward your fingertips. And exhale, close off, round through your back, bring your elbows towards your hips. Let's breathe in, opening up. This is our cow back. And exhale, close. One more time, breathing in. Breathing out to close, release those arms towards the floor. Let your belly come towards the tops of your thighs. Arms can be on the inside or the outside, whatever feels best for you. Breathing in, returning to our seated position. Send your arms out like a T. Turn your palms up towards the ceiling. Press your thumbs back behind you. Now turn your palms down, maybe behind, and bring your arms forward. Let's inhale, opening up, palms up. Exhale, closing off, forward, breathing in. And breathing out. This time, bring your right arm on top of your left. Give yourself a hug around. Draw your shoulders down and back. Chin can come towards the chest. Right ear, right shoulder, and left ear, left shoulder. One side should feel a lot more open than the other since we did all those stretches. Let's return through center, taking a big circle around. So look over to the right, take a side bend to the right, closing off through the center, twisting to the left, side bending to the left, and lifting up. So don't overthink it. Spend time anywhere where you feel like you need to spend some extra time. We're really targeting our thoracic spine, so the upper part of our back. So try to keep most of the movement through the upper part. Once you've done 3 or 4 circles in this direction, meet me directly through the center. Send your arms back out like a T. And exhale, bring your hands back to your lap, palms facing up. Let's do the opposite side. Right hand finds somewhere along the right side of your chair. Gaze is going to stay forward. Left ear, left shoulder. Give that right shoulder a roll down and back. You want to try to keep those shoulders level as you lengthen through the side of the neck. Your left hand can come toward your right shoulder or bring it up toward your head, pressing the side of the head in towards those fingertips, maintaining length through the spine. Let's exhale, bringing the gaze down on the diagonal, tucking the chin in, moving the hand towards the back of the head, gentle pressure through those fingertips. Chin comes towards the chest, hands come behind the head once again. Breathing in, opening up, press those elbows back, press your chest forward. And exhale, let's round it out. Inhale, coming through your cow back. And exhale, coming through your cats. One more time, breathing in. And breathing out, release the hands towards the floor, finding a forward fold. Extend your arms out in front of you. Breath in, pull the chest forward, pull those shoulders back, halfway lifts. And breath out, folding forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. You can always do this a bit higher. And exhale, fold. One more time. Breathing in. And breathing out. An inhale rises you back up. Send those arms out like a T. Let's turn the palms up for just a moment. Turn those palms down for a moment. And then give yourself a hug around. Left arm is on top this time. Draw those shoulders out away from those ears. Chin to the chest. Little side to side sway through the neck. You can go all the way around if that feels good for you. If you are going all the way around, do 2 or 3 circles in one direction before switching to the opposite direction. Finding our circles through our spine. Let's take our side bend to the left, add in a twist, fold it forward, and then round it out through center. Taking it right, twisting it open, lifting up through the middle. Big circles around. Be sure that you're going in the opposite direction as to where you were going previously when we did this. Taking your time, spending time anywhere that you feel like might need a little extra attention. Making these as big or as small as you feel that you need. Meet me through the center. Release the arms, send the arms skyward, and exhale. Hands come in towards the chest, Anjali Mudra, prayer hands. Drive the elbows up, the wrist creases down towards the floor. Now peel the heels of the hands away, fingertips down, backs of the hands together, wrist creases up, elbows down. Circling around, draw your fingertips in, up, palms together, thumb side of the hand together, and continue that circle. Just rolling through our wrists. You can get your elbows, your shoulders involved here, making it a bit more snazzy, a bit larger. Let's go in the opposite direction, circling around. Bringing palm to palm, interlacing those fingers, drawing the elbows towards one another, circling through the wrists again. Let's go in that opposite direction. Keeping the interlace of the fingers, pressing the palms away, rounding through the back. Breathing in, sending the arms up. Breathing out, cactusing through the arms. Let's take a breath in here. As you exhale, keep your cactus look to the left. Try to keep your feet right where they are. Take a breath in, draw your hands toward heart center, back to our prayer. Take that right elbow, bring it to the outside of the left thigh. Press down into the top hand, look up beyond the shoulder. Chair twist. With the breath in, see if you can extend your arms long, opening up. And with your breath out, your left hand will come to the back of your chair. Lift your right arm up, find a little back bend shape, breathing in. And exhale, cartwheel your hands, forward fold, hands to the floor. Let's inhale, rising back up, arms come up with us. Exhale and cactus. Breathing in to stay. And exhale, take a twist to the right. Hands come in, heart center. Take that left elbow, bring it to the right thigh. Bring the back of your hand parallel to the floor. Press your right hand down into the left palm and look out beyond that right shoulder. Chair twist. Extend the arms, length fingertip to fingertip. And then rise up. Right hand comes back behind you. Left arm can extend over. Cartwheel the hands down towards the floor. Forward fold. Let's widen our stance. So heel toe your feet out. If you want, you can sit more towards the edge of your chair. We're basically in a goddess position. Press those feet down into the floor. Get the stretch through the inner part of your thighs. Take your left hand on the inside of your left thigh. Peel the right arm open, sending the fingertips skyward. You can come up higher if this is unavailable. Deep breath in and exhale, folding forward. Right hand comes on the inner side of the right thigh. Send the left arm up, peeling open through the chest, finding the stretch through the inner thigh. Exhale, folding it back forward. Take a breath in to roll up, turning to face the left. Your left knee faces to the left side of your chair. Your left hand can come to the back of your chair for support. Tuck through your right toes. You can extend the leg so that your knee is more or less straight. Be mindful of your pelvis. I like to tuck my tailbone underneath me, and that gives me a stretch through that hip flexor. Let's extend our right arm towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, bend towards the back of your chair, reaching your right arm to what is now the left side. Let's inhale, bring it back through center. As you exhale, your back heel spins down, arms come parallel to the floor. This is our warrior two in our chair pose. Try to root down through the pinky edge of that right foot. Take a breath in, reverse your warrior. And a breath out, left forearm to the left thigh. Send your right arm overhead. Perhaps you can allow your hand to come down towards the floor. As you exhale, closing off, right hand comes down, heel toe those feet closer together, finding your goddess fold through the center. With your breath in, rise up through the torso, bring your hands to the tops of your thighs. Let's exhale, right shoulder draws in towards center. Inhale and exhale, left shoulder comes in. A breath in and out to the right. Can adjust your stance as you need to. Perhaps you have a little more room as we spend time here, and to the left. Inhale, rise it back up, taking our lunge to the right side. So adjust those feet, get yourself along the edge of your chair. You can have a bend or you can extend, support if you need it. This is our crescent lunge. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, take a side bend toward the back. An inhale lifts you back through center. Exhale, heel spins down, arms come parallel to the floor. Always options to support yourself where you are. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle, forearm to that front thigh, extending your left arm overhead, maybe bringing the hand down to the floor and finding that reach. Let's take a breath in. And exhale, fold that arm down, heel toe the feet in, supporting yourself as you come back into that wide leg fold position. Inhale, rising back up, heel toe the feet in close, hips width or narrow. Let's send our left heel out in front of us, get up towards that edge of your chair, pull the toes towards your nose, extending the arms skyward. Exhale, fold over the thighs. Reach long towards the heel. You can stay up tall if you need to. If you have a strap available, you can loop it around that foot and pull back as if you're pulling on a horse's reins. Let's take a deep breath in, pull that chest forward. And exhale, take this a bit deeper if you can. Another breath in and out. Take your right hand, turn the thumb down, either reach for the pinky edge of that foot or glide up towards your knee, lifting this left leg up. Extend your left arm back behind you. You can hold onto your chair and leverage yourself into a twisted position if you need to. As you inhale, bring it back through center, bend through your left knee, cross the ankle over your right thigh. This is our seated pigeon pose or our figure four. You can pull that knee towards you or press it away. You can also press into the sole of this opposite foot. Maybe you even hug around and close the gap between your belly and your thighs, your shins, and your chest. Breathing deeply in, imagine sending the air to that outer hip. And releasing, letting it all go. Taking the cross of the legs deeper, stack that left knee atop of the right. See if you can swivel your top of your foot towards the back of your calf. Inhale, extend the arms overhead. As you exhale, take that left arm underneath, right arm on top, stacking the elbows. Left hand comes in, palm to palm for our eagle arms. Let's take a breath in, lift those elbows up. And a breath out, crunch it down, elbows towards the knee. Inhale to lift it up. Arms come parallel, open them up, release the bind through the legs. Take your right hand, outer edge of the foot, send that leg back out again. See how it feels the second time around. Lower that leg down towards the floor and fold forward. Bend through your left leg, send your right leg out. Pull those toes towards your nose. Breathing in, pulling your chest forward, meeting this at whatever height you need to. And exhale, hinge, find a deeper fold. Breathing in and out. One more breath here. And out. Left thumb down, reach for the pinky edge of that foot. See if you can lift yourself directly up into that twist. Again, modify, meet this where you are. We want to try to maintain length through the spine. So make any adjustments that you need to make to allow that to become accessible to you. Bending through the knee, sending it to the side, crossing the ankle over the opposite thigh. Figure 4, pigeon. You can lift this knee, you can press it away, keep the toes active. Perhaps hug around and fold forward. You can also lift up here. Up to you how you want to do this one. I invite you to find some movement, maybe rocking the hips side to side, changing the areas where you have most of the weight distributed. And then taking a few deep breaths in and out. Deepening the stack of the knees, coming into our eagle wrap. Glide that shin across. Maybe you pull this foot in and snuggle it around. We have our right leg on top, so we are going to bring our right arm on the bottom this time. Left arm on top, backs of the hands together, or bring that arm in, palm to palm. Lift the elbows up, take a breath in. Try to stack your shoulders above your hips. And exhale, round this out. Inhale, rising up. Release the bind through the arms. Open up. Release the bind through the legs, reaching for the pinky edge of the foot with the left hand. Extend that leg out, find your twist. Perhaps extend that arm back behind you. Supporting yourself where you are, folding forward. You can keep that bind if it is available. Releasing the leg, folding deeply over the thigh in our hamstring stretch. Inhale, return up into a seated position, bringing that leg in with you. Some rolling cat-cows here. Take a breath in, roll those shoulders back, press the chest forward. Exhale, hinge at those hips, letting your chest come between the thighs. Round through your back, pressing down into the arms as you roll back up. Breathing in at the top. Exhale and folding. Inhaling, coming up. Exhaling, driving forward. And inhaling, coming up. This time as you exhale, release the hands down towards the floor. Shake your head no, and nod your head yes. Rolling back up into a seated position. Let's bring our hands to the area right below our ears. I'm going to ask you to make scissors with your index and your middle finger, and then glide up and down right around where your ear lands on the sides of your head. See if you can get a little bit of pressure through your masseter. So it's this muscle right here that encases your jaw. letting your sensations guide you, how far up, how far down, and the amount of pressure that you apply. Let's work our fingers around towards our scalp. And then moving along the back of our neck, across the tops of the shoulders, and releasing those palms to land up towards the ceiling on top of the thighs. Let's take a moment to settle here, returning to our breathing, creating space for the air to move in as the diaphragm moves down. And passively exhaling, everything returning back to its resting position, expelling that which we no longer need. Softening the gaze or closing the eyes completely. Noting any areas of tension that you may have across your face, perhaps in between the eyes, through the top of your cheekbones, through the jaw. Allowing those areas to relax, the teeth to fall away from one another, the tongue to come to the roof of the mouth. Releasing tension through the shoulders, along the length of the arms. Hands resting heavy on the tops of the thighs. Finding ease through the spine as your head, your shoulders stack above your sits bones. Sinking through the pelvis, relaxing any tension through the pelvic floor, along the length of the legs, starting from the hip creases, through the knees, through those heels, through the fronts of your ankles, the tops of your feet, the toes. Along the soles of your feet, the backs of your legs, the length of the back of your torso, through the shoulders, the neck, and the back of the head. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Audible sigh, let it out through the mouth. Again, breathing deeply in through the nose and out through the mouth. One more time, breathing in. Audible exhale, let it out. Bring your hands in, heart center, hand to the belly, hand to the heart. Chin towards your chest. Take a moment, acknowledge your practice. Express gratitude to your body. It's your constant companion. One of the ways that we can take care of it is moving around, tuning in, noticing what it has to say. As you're feeling ready, release the hands, lift the gaze up. And that is going to wrap it up for our practice today. So thank you so much for being here. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. If you enjoyed this class, I would love to hear about it. Leave me some feedback below, and I'll see you here for the next class soon.